Hello everybody and welcome back to JakesRCStuff, and today we're going to be having a quick look back over the 2021. Ignore the fact that this says 2020, that's a bug. You can see the dates are all 2021. An update of the sort of YouTube stuff for 2021, and then I'm going to go into a few more things just can do with both me and the channel. So actually 2021, that's 2021, confusingly. That is 2020. So as you can see, things haven't gone quite as well. Look at the numbers, don't look at the graph, because I had that one day where I got over 1,000 views. It makes the graph look very small, whereas that looks quite positive. That looks small. So we had 39.3k views, watch time 1.7k hours, 140 subscribers, and then this year 37.7k, 1.3, 129. So everything was slightly down, and you can see sort of after February, as we hit March, I'm not sure if an algorithm change occurred or what happened after the 1st of March, but things, you can see that, this was building, and this happened. Now, the only thing that I could possibly think, of course, is around March time is when we got out of lockdowns and stuff like that. And I think that's a lot of what's affected the channel this year. It's the fact that people are not watching flying anymore or stuff to do with flying. They're doing it. So that's. I'm going to go into a little bit on what I think has affected things slightly. I really wanted to, because I started this channel. Technically, it was made on the 31st of December, 2016. So 2017 onwards is when I've been doing this, and this channel was just for this. It's not like some channels where they're made, for watching YouTube, and then a few years later you decide to start uploading stuff. The channel was made with the purpose of uploading stuff, and up until this year, things have more or less doubled, and I was very excited because based off of everything doubling each year, it wasn't going to take me too long to get to like 1,000 subscribers and stuff like that, and stuff really snowball from there. I mean, if we look at the live subscriber count and we go to the last 365 days, it's a nice positive line. It doesn't really go down at any point. It leveled out around July for a while, and then it started going up again. It's possibly leveling out a little bit again, which is a bit worrying, but anyway. Yeah, and a few things about the style that I did have changed. So I'm trying to do slightly more better edited stuff. It slipped a bit towards the end of the year, but where I actually show you me doing stuff instead of just saying, I'm going to do this way, and then saying, well, I've done it this way now, and it was challenging because X, Y, Z, or whatever. I'm trying to actually show you doing stuff, even if it's hyperlapsed, or not hyperlapsed, that's GoPro's thing, but, time-lapsed and stuff like that. But yeah, in terms of the top videos during that period, this website is a bit broken. It's YouTube, of course it is. So for 2021, sticker still, batteries, in-flight night vision air, digital HD on a budget, which I need to come back to. Fast receivers with Free Sky, that's a good video. Digital HD again. What for build, flight test, the crossbow antenna tracker, and Free Sky decoder. Can't help but feel that that's a lot of stuff that isn't in, that I didn't make that year. Like their old stuff is my top views, which is never good. You want it to be sort of the highlights of the year to be in your top views for that when you look at a year overview. So it possibly means that stuff gets viewed when it first comes out and then kind of dies off. If I go into my studio and I look at just the content page, you see views. It's like stuff like that surprises me, getting so low views, but then at the same time it's for an AXN. Goblin stuff did better and worse, and then obviously the shorts did massively well. Need to possibly try and do more of them. In terms of schedule for this year, for a period of time, it was just Fridays only, then it's Fridays and Tuesdays. Sometimes it was even more if I had the time to do it. This year, I'm going to start off with just doing Fridays. If I have loads of stuff to do, or loads of stuff where if I upload it every Friday, it would be months in arrears, I'm going to try and maybe upload a few on a Tuesday. The reason I first started uploading stuff on a Tuesday was because there used to be a section on here that I can't quite find, but it used to show you when people were watching videos on your channel, and you know, the more blue it was, the more people watched, the more like sort of white, less people was. And Tuesday for some reason was very busy, even though I was uploading mostly on well, pretty much always on a Friday, and that's why I decided to upload stuff on a Tuesday. So when people were coming to the channel to watch stuff, there was a new video there for them. It backfired. That was usually like a backup video or a less good video than the Friday. Maybe I should have inverted it, but you know, you learn stuff as you go along. Apologies if you can hear some clicking in the background. The pump's knackering up. But yeah. Anyways, in terms of, let's have a look at reaching for the stars. Impressions, which I believe is like click-through rate, was up. Viewers per impression. This measures how often viewers watched a video after seeing an impression, wondering whether your impression or high or low. How many viewers includes only impressions on YouTube? Okay, so that's good. That's gone up, which is excellent. Gone decently up as well, actually. Look at that. Engagement seems to have dropped off a little bit. Look at these 3 videos published. Average view duration has dipped a bit as well, which is kind of a sadness. 237 and 205. So this is subscriber change. So I gained 129. And I gained 140 here. But it looked as if, like, again, it's annoying because of this. It kind of breaks the chart a little bit. We'll have a look at some of this because it's interesting. If I can make that box disappear, thank you. So in 2021, more people watching that were subscribed, I think. Yeah, 4.7, 4.7, 95.3, 95.8, just to confuse you, 4.2, 4.7. Oh, apparently less people who are subscribed are watching me. That's a little bit weird. United Kingdom in 2020 was by far the most. United States and United Kingdom have kind of all gone together. India, I think the reason why India is so high up there is because of the Night Vision Air video. It seemed to appear next to loads of stuff about army helicopters for some reason. So I think because a lot of army stuff, they call it demonstrations when they're just like practicing. So I think that might be why. 15% female versus 2.3. Oh, goodness. I like it. Terms of age demographic, it was massively sort of, well, those age groups. We've got a few more younger people joining in, which is good. Subtitles, more of them are being used, which is interesting. Oh, other channels that your audience watches. Ooh. I wonder if it's because I'm not getting enough views that doesn't work, but that's interesting when you can see that. So yeah, so like I think I gained like 70 subscribers the year before. Then again, 140. It's like, oh, if I can get 280, and I didn't even match last year, annoyingly, because I think I pretty much I was at like 250, and I said, oh, it'd be really cool, or we're over 250. It's like, oh, it'd be really cool if we could like double it and get over 500. Obviously we missed out. If I show you here, 396 subscribers. So we missed out on that, obviously. I think that I have some dinner finishing in 6.5 minutes, so we'll try and get this wrapped up. So yeah, the channel overall kind of stayed about the same, I think, is what we're going to say. For this, a slight dip, but again, we've coming out of lockdown, I kind of almost expected it. Views in the last 48 hours. Oh, look, you can see views trickling in. So there's a few points that I've written on a post-it note that I want to say. So first thing is, again, the schedule for now it's just gonna be every Friday. If I have enough videos, I'll put one out on Tuesday, but for now it's just gonna be Friday. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life. Got a girlfriend and stuff like that. As well as the fact that I'm trying to find a job and I have lots of money issues and trying to do like Amazon Flex and stuff to try and cover what bills I can. It's all just a nightmare at the minute. So for now, it's a little bit like, well, I'll do what I can when I can, because especially when I do get a job again, he's probably not going to be working from home, so it's going to be a case of a 30-45 minute journey either way, which takes up more time. The 2 days I have off, I'm either going to be wanting to relax or spending it with a girlfriend. So YouTube stuff is a little bit more complicated, and flying in general. But one of my New Year's resolutions, these are the other 3 points I've got. The New Year's resolution is that I do want to try and because 2019 I flew once, 2020 I flew once, 2021 I flew 3 times. I want to try and fly at least 12 times this year. That works out as one a month, but I know that because of where we fly and the fact I'm in the UK, I'm not going to be able to fly every month, just because of my schedule not working out with the weather, or that it'll be cold and miserable some days. Like I might not. This is a New Year's resolution, but I might not go flying in January because it's cold and miserable. Although it was like 17 degrees Celsius on New Year's Eve, which was a bit weird. But apparently it's going to dip to around 2 or 4 by like Tuesday, and it'll snow. So that'll be fun. Anyway, so yeah, that's my kind of goal. It's once a month, but I'm not holding myself to doing it once every month because I'd rather fly 3 times in June, for example, when it's nice and warm, and then not fly in December, for example, because it's cold. Another thing that I want to say a really big thank you to is, what I've got written here is loyal fans. The reason why is because it seems like if I go to content again, it seems like there are some videos that don't do well in the algorithm. For example, I'd say this tree. But I seem to have subscribers or people who maybe just come to the channel or whatever. If you just come to the channel, please subscribe. Just help me get to 400, for God's sake, please. Apologies for the next door neighbour's fucking dog. Even like, look at this one, where it clearly didn't pop at all, but I still got 3 views. Nothing gets 0 anymore. Even stuff that doesn't do well in the algorithm gets around 10 views. So over, some a little bit under. And that, I'm fairly sure, is people who are subscribed. Because it's also very quick. I can upload a video, and a few hours later I have 3 or 4 views on it, and I'm fairly sure that that's going to be subscribers. So I've had subscribers on channels before around this number, and my gaming channel, which is about dead, has about 330 subscribers on it, and it's a case of that gets no views. I just do it for fun now, and it's an excuse me to chill out and play games instead of worrying about stuff, because I always like to feel like I'm being useful, and as daft as it sounds, it feels like I'm being useful because I'm making YouTube videos for a channel when I'm relaxing, playing F1 for a couple of hours. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you to the people who must come to every video and watch it. I don't fully expect people to like drop everything or watch one of my videos, but it's exciting that during your evening watching, or when you're chilling out in the evening or whatever, people are watching the video within the first 1 or 2 days that it's out. Every time, some within a matter of hours, and it's. I have a lot of pride in myself for that. That it's something that I've made. I've built something here. Even if it's not getting 1,000 views a video, I'm not getting paid for anything. I have no sponsorships, nothing from this. It's good. And also, going into this year, I did a lot more of what I wanted to do, mostly because of money reasons. For a couple of years, I just bought every Hobby King plane that came out, and the Banggood stuff that was going to be popular, and some of them stuff still hasn't been made yet. The Talon Pro, for example. Which I think I'd have still got one eventually. But, I really wanted a mini Talon. No. Some of the videos, it's just me working on stuff I've already got, or it's the Drac that I've wanted for ages, the Goblin that I wanted to give it a try to, the mini Drac, again, the S1100, repairing that, the Easy Glider that I bought just because I wanted it. Who else is interested in Easy Glider for FPV? I am, because it was my first model, which ended in disaster, but that will get repaired at some point this year. Mark my words. Wing Z84 and the SNLL, things like that. Some of it is just doing it because it's on the shelf. I need to get rid of it and I need videos or whatever. But a lot of the stuff is stuff I'm doing because I wanted it. The RV8, I wanted it. It's been out for a while. There's no reason why I would buy it just for YouTube. I wanted that plane. It's now my favourite plane, and it gets loads of really nice compliments whenever I fly it at my flying field. I'm sorry for all the it always happens in these kind of ad-lib videos. I have 52 seconds before this goes off. The last thing that I wanted to say is bad-mouthing companies. Now, I tried to reduce this a little bit through last year, and then, of course, I do the, what do you call it? The, JakesRCStuff awards, and most of it was badmouthing certain companies. What I've decided to do is now only badmouth companies when I need to, because me complaining about Hobby King all the time, they are the people who will normally jump on people first before Horizon Hobby or any of the others. They are people, if they're going to support if you're going to get a support from a channel, it's them who do it. Banggood as well, a little bit, are a bit like that. So I'm only going to badmouth them when I have to. I'm just going to stop this alarm. Apologies in advance. So if Horizon Hobby do something bad, or Hobby King do something bad, I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna use them as an example. Maybe, obviously, if a company repeatedly does the same thing, like XUAV, unfortunately, are kind of known for poor packaging, other than the original mini talent. So they, if I got a load of XUAV planes and they all ended up with the same damage because of crappy boxes, then I'm gonna revert, and talk about previous experiences. But in the middle of a video, I'm not going to go, at least they're not Horizon Hobby, or whatever, because badmouth them when you need to, but then don't. So when there's an issue, say it, but, don't compare, don't say, oh, I got great customer service from X company, they're not Y company, try and not do that. Badmouth them when I need to, because ultimately, I'm documenting my experiences doing reviews, things like that, but don't badmouth them for the sake of name dropping type of thing. But that's about it. That's the sort of YouTube update for 2022. Apologies, it was meant to come out on New Year's Day, but I was busy. So I'm going to basically record this and then immediately upload it. But I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, click the like button, sign up, remember to subscribe. Try and get it to 400 ASAP before the end of January, maybe. That'd be nice. I think we'll do that. But yeah, I thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.